Peace and blessing, peace and blessing. Shout out to my YouTube, Instagram, and my Facebook family. People been like, where's Chief Mariah? Where's Chief Mariah? Chief Mariah been here the whole time. But sometimes you just gotta make things happen. See, I keep trying to tell people, right? The internet is a tool. It's not the end all be all. You can't just live the internet. The internet is like a hammer to build a house, right? You know, you have a hammer to build a house, but you need a saw, you need this, you need that. But the internet is just, it's a tool. You know what I'm saying? And so you gotta, what it is you gotta build a real life in the real world. You can't just, and then just record it. Have a real life, real purpose, and then record it to all my content creators out there. Because a lot of y'all just want to sit in your room and sit there and talk about this and that. No, you got to get outside, man. Get outside. You got to get around real people. Are you around real people, or do you just sit in your mom's basement jerking off all day? That's what I'm noticing about a lot of y'all content creators. Y'all think the internet gonna save you. You gotta, it's a mixture. Like, you gotta mix the real world with the online and da-da-da-da. But anyway, I want to come to y'all today to say this. I was just talking to my brother and my brothers, and we had a great conversation. For all y'all who know that I've been quitting alcohol, it's been really, really hard for me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, once again, it was a tool for me to escape. And I don't have that tool, or I'm trying to get rid of that tool. And I was able to sit down with my brothers and talk to them about it. And what's so surprising, they were like, yeah, we know, bro. We know. You know what I'm saying? They're already looking at me like, yeah, we knew it. Yeah, we already knew it. We just never said too much about it. But, and what I want to say is there's a power in being open and honest. There's a power about it. The power is, one, people who are truly your friends. Like, I say like this. To my real friends, when I said it, you know what they did for me? They really was like, look, man, if you need help, let me know. Just call me. I'm always here for you. You know what I'm saying? Blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, damn, this is really my friend. I'm not calling, you know what I'm saying, for no this and that. I'm calling to really get some help. And that's why I tell people, if you can't speak to your quote unquote friends about real stuff, all y'all do is basketball, rap, and you try to talk about some real stuff, and they kind of like give you the cold shoulder, that's not your friend. If you're trying to talk about something real in your life, and you're being vulnerable, and you're opening yourself up, like, dang, and a person gives you the cold shoulder, they're not your friend. Get away from them. I try to tell my friends all the time, is there anything you need to talk to me about? I want you to know I'm here for you, bro. Call me, text me. If I'm busy, I'm going to say, hey, I'm busy right now. I'm going to call you in about 30 to 45 minutes. But I always try to be there for my friends and my brothers. So that's a huge lesson I'm learning this year. Your real friends ain't going to look at you like, huh? What? Oh, man. Only a clown is going to throw you or treat you that way. You know what I'm saying? And then, too, within that, I found out there was a couple of my friends who are going through things, too, that I didn't know they were going through. You know what I'm saying? So it's a great way of keeping the door open of saying, hey, I'm going through this. And then all of a sudden, that person feels comfortable being like, man, I'm going through this. And so now y'all can meet up with each other and, hey, you need to talk to somebody about what you're going through. Because sometimes people just need people to talk to, right? And get a different perspective. Because I'm going to say a name on here, my brother Keith, he gave me a whole different perspective of what I was originally thinking. I'm thinking like, man, I'm da-da-da-da. And he's like, well, look at it like this, and then this. And he gave me a whole nother perspective, and I appreciated that. Another good friend of mine, Luiso, brother of mine, Luiso. They ain't even friends. These are my brothers. Luiso, me and him had a great conversation. You know what I mean? He opened up to me about some stuff he was going through, and I'm like, wow, I didn't know you were doing all that. Zeke, I called Zeke, this and that. So when you open up and you try to be genuine, people are going to be genuine to you. The energy you put out is the energy you're going to receive back. So don't be a person. Definitely, you got to put your game face on. But when it comes to your inner circle and the people that you love, I would suggest don't be too much like that. Because you don't want to be somebody just calling somebody crying all the time. Yeah, I ain't anybody trying to hear that as a man. But you want to be somebody that people can feel like, I know his life. If you trust him. Like, there's nothing that like, the people who are close to me, there ain't really much that about my life they don't know about. Like, I'm not a person who's, you know how people hide things and stuff? I don't hide anything. I keep myself completely open because I tell you because when I keep myself open, I'm able to get checked. See, a lot of people, because I don't know what type of guys you grew up with, but I grew up with real guys. They'll tell me when I'm doing dumb shit. I'm like, bro, that's not where it's at. Come on, man. And I'm like, nah, argue a little bit, and I go through it, and then it's like, you know what? He right. But you got to have that self-awareness and that humility to be like, okay, you right. And the same thing, if that person saying it and you like, okay, you right, I see where you at. That creates a closer bond. I'm still cool with people. Listen, I'm cool with people who I knew when I was at 8 or 9. And I'm coming to realize a lot of people don't really know the people they grew up with. But maybe because I'm starting to realize the way that we grew up was very different. That's the reason why we're still very close. I'm sorry, I'm yawning. I'm tired. But the way we grew up was very different from the majority, being young black men on the south side of town. And how we grew up, there's not many people that can relate to us other than us. So when we say jokes, if you're not from where we from, you're not going to understand the joke. You know what I mean? But, yeah. So I just want to let people know Mariah's doing good. I love y'all. For people who text message me, check in on me. Shout out to my brother, my blood, Katavi. He always texting me and calling me, talking about, man, bro, all the way in Nairobi, Kenya. See, I get love all the way back home, Kenya. You know the Pan-Africanism. Like I said, I got the Pan-Africanism is still going, but I got to make it real. I don't want to be the guy that's just on the internet just talking about. I'm making it real. Man, I got bags under my eyes again. I lost them for a while, but now I'm still working, not sleeping, doing school. Is there anything I got to tell y'all? Look, this is what I'm going to tell y'all. So I know people be like, so I had a conversation with someone, like, how do you come up with the idea of your videos and this and that? I said, bro, look at it like a journal. Like, don't chase the views, don't chase the likes. I just saw a video that I did a year ago. And I was talking about what I was trying to do that I'm doing now. And I'm like, whoa, that's crazy to literally see myself a year ago when I first started growing the hair. Now I cut it. So now I'm gonna be able to see a year from now, like, oh, that's when I cut the hair. It's kind of, see, to all my content creators, my musicians, Rebel, because that's really what I make this for, content creators and people. For the people who always have shit to talk about people about, you don't have to watch my shit. Like, go away. Get away from me. This is for the people who like this type of thing. I watch a lot of people who just talk, and I love their perspectives and their mindset. But for you people who are out there who just eating popcorn, sitting on your couch, draws, playing video games, talking shit about everybody, I'm not that type of person. I try to use my channel for good and let people know how to motivate themselves. And if you can help me with anything, you could. But anyway, damn it, now I just lost my train of thought. All right. Well, anyway, long story short, when making content, I believe that's where I was at. You want to make sure that, this is how I feel, that it has a real purpose in the real world. Don't look at the internet as the end all be all. Don't be that guy sitting in his house streaming for 100 hours. Like, cool. I know billions of them. Only about 2 or 3 or 4 actually making money from it. Have a real life, positive life. You know what I mean? And then make content from it. You know what I'm saying? Give your story. Because one thing they say is nobody can be you better than you. So it's not competition to me anymore. Like before I used to compete. But I'm like, you can't compete with me. This is me. Like, you're not going to get me from anybody else. You feel me? So, once again, your Chief Mariah still around. We're just working on some things. And we're not trying to force the internet stuff. We're just trying to do it because that's what we feel like doing today. You know what? I'm going to just make 50 videos this week. And I make 50. Then next week I might be like, I don't really feel like making videos. I don't make videos. This is like I finally figured it out. Like it's live a real life, interesting life. Live a real interesting, engaging life, and just record it. Stop worrying about, do I have the right angle? Did I get the right? I know dudes out here they're getting, oh no, I had a pimple here. Oh, what the? Because a lot of you dudes is, no. This is the last thing. A lot of you dudes are being a lot of, you know what? No, we're going to leave it on. But anyways, we're just going to chase it. Not chase it, but have it chase us. And you know the slogan. Chase knowledge, don't chase money. Peace, love, positivity. No, peace, love, positivity. We gotta do the peace, love, positivity. All right. Anyway, I'll holler at y'all. Your boy working. And watch, when I come back around, woo. Hey, where my dog, Heen, my boy Dejor, he working on it. Me and Dejor been working at it. And at first I didn't know if I was like, but bro been hello, hey, what's this? You don't know what I'm talking about until you see it. But shout out to my boy Dejor. Ever since I met him, we've been solid. I can't say nothing bad about the brother. But all right then, once again, chase knowledge, don't chase money. Peace, love, positivity.